all present here. This is Srishti Kalra of class 10th A is here to present some slides on the topic Quit India Movement. The Quit India Movement was a civil disobedience movement which was launched in India on August 1942. Hindu Mahasabha and the Communist Party of India strongly opposed the Quit India movement. The revolt of 1942 lasted for 3 months only. On 9 August, prominent Congress leaders like Mahatma Gandhi, Abdul Kalam, etc. disagreed for this one. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Quit India Movement. Quit India Movement have a huge historical significance for India. It reminds about the great mass movement organized under the leadership of Mahatma Gandhi. The beginning of the movement. On 8th August 1942, at the All India Congress Committee session in Bombay, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi launched the Quit India Movement. The next day, Gandhi, Nehru and many other leaders of the Indian National Congress were arrested by the British government. Disorderly and non-violently demonstrations took place throughout the country in the following days. Japanese invasion and the Crisp Mission. By the time this movement was planned, the Second World War was going on. The shadows of the Japanese invasion on India were making the sky dark and cloudy. The efforts of the Crisp Mission bore no fruit and the prices of essential commodities were soaring high and the day does not appear to be far off the deliverance from the British imperialism. Do or die. In the working committee meeting held at the Vadra on 14 July 1942, in a speech Gandhi made it very clear, I am not going to be satisfied with anything short of complete freedom. Maybe he will propose the abolition of salt tax, the drink evil, but I will say nothing less than freedom. Gandhi then followed up with the new, now famous exhortation, do or die. Here is a mantra, a short one that I give you. You may imprint it on your hearts and let every breath of yours give expression to it. The mantra is, do or die. The suppression of British. The All India Congress Committee and the 4 Provincial Congress Committee were declared unlawful association under the Criminal Law Amendment Act of 1908. The Assembly of Public Meeting were prohibited under Rule 56 of the Defence of India rules. The arrest of Gandhi and the Congress leaders led to mass demonstrations throughout India. Thousands were killed and injured in the wake of the Quit India movement. Strikes were called in many places. The British swiftly suppressed many of these demonstrations by the mass detentions. More than 10,000 people were imprisoned. The end of Quit India movement. The Quit India movement more than anything united the Indian people against British rule, although most demonstrations had been suppressed by 1944. Upon his release in 1944, Gandhi continued his resistance and went on 21-day fast by the end of the Second World War. British place in the world had changed dramatically and the demand for independence could no longer be ignored. In a gentle way, you can shake the world. Mahatma Gandhi. Thank you. This is a presentation by Himang Kumar Kaushal.
Good morning, ma'am. Today I am here to represent my presentation on Quit India Movement. The Quit India Movement was a civil disobedience movement launched in India in August 1942 in response to Gandhi's call for immediate independence. The All India Congress Committee proclaimed a mass protest demanding what Gandhi called an orderly British withdrawal for India. The call of determined but passive resistance appears in his call to do or die, issued on 9th August at the Gwalior Tank Maidan in Mumbai in the year 1942. Prominent leaders: Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. Second, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Third, Jawaharlal Nehru. Fourth, Maulana Abul Kalam Azad. Quit India Movement First Phase. On 9th August, eminent Congress leaders like Mahatma Gandhi, Maulana Abul Kalam Azad, etc. were arrested. The All India Congress was declared unlawful association and banned it. The assembly of public meetings were prohibited. Gandhiji requested to non-violence movement once again in jail. Gandhiji's speech during Quiet India movement. Quit India movement second phase. The arrest of Gandhi, the Congress leader, led to mass demonstration throughout India. Next, it became a terrorist movement. The British swiftly responded with mass detention. Women in the Quit India movement. Gandhiji referred women as disciplined soldiers of India freedom. Usha Mehta set up a radio transmitter called the Voice of Freedom to disminded inform in Quit India movement. Quit India movement in Karnataka. Quit India movement in Bengal. Large number of persons joined in protesting against taxes, landholders, and British. Matagni Hazra stepped forward, captured the court and the police station on September 29. The people of Tamluk subdivises. The national government was built by Satish Samaranta. Knocked down detonators during the Quit India movement, August 1942. Opposition to Quit India. Hindu Mahasabha and the Communist Party of India strongly opposed the Quit India movement. The Muslim League opposed Quit India. Many Indian businessmen were profiting from heavy wartime and did not support Quit India. The nationalized had very little international support, the lack of leadership. Cause of failure. The revolt of 1942 lasted for 3 months only. It failed in its attempt to raise to the government machinery in order to seize power. The three main causes of failure according to Dr. Amba Prasad are technically mistake of organization and planning, loyalty of the services, superior physical strength of the government, mass protesting during Quit India movement. Thank you. Presentation by Nitin.
Quit India movement. India gained independence. India National Congress INC founded in 1985. A group of mostly well-to-do and Western educated Hindu Indians met in Bombay to form the INC in 1885. At first supported to the British Raj and met to discuss issues that were concern for urban and elite Indians. For early 1900s, nationalism grew in the member of the INC. Some supported the British but wanted more say in government. Others advocated for Swaraj or self-rule. Muslim League founded 1906. In response to the Hindu nationalism, leading member of the upper class Muslim community formed the Muslim League in 1906. Like the INC, the Muslim League patronized the British for more say in the government, also advocated for Indian Muslim and for law and policies that would favor them. Amritsar March 1919. The March of Amritsar, April 13, 1919, British troops fired on a large crowd and of unarmed Indians in Amritsar in the Punjab region of India. Several hundred people were killed and many hundred more were wounded. It marked a turning point in Indian history in that it left a permanent